Okay, we're going to do a walk around on the exterior of the property. Ray was just pointing out how the gutters go down into the ground, so it goes underneath the sidewalk right here. Usually it exits on a pop out somewhere in the front yard. So this is looking down the driveway towards the street. I'll go out to the street and we'll try to do notice what we think are the corners. Of course, I'm not staring at a plat right now, so this will be just guessing. But there goes Ray down to the other corner, walking out the driveway. That is the house. There's a... Is that a pipeline marker? So here's the cul-de-sac power line that I was mentioning earlier when I had you on the phone. That's leading straight down the street to the exit. Now, just from mow lines, what is typical, this appears to be the property corner. And of course, I'm guessing right now because I'm not looking at the plat, but you have a stake in the ground right here and multiple little sticks, and then the grass is mowed differently from one side to the other. So I would assume that this would be the side of the property. These trees fit nicely within that side, and then the neighbor's property, he has a driveway that loops around to a back shed on the opposite side of these trees. So just walking, I hope it's not too bumpy here on the camera. This is looking at the back of the house. You got a little raised patio area, or patio coming right off the house to a paver stone patio. This area is mostly flat. Tree line. Again, the other side of that tree line was where that neighbor's driveway was. Here's that structure you were thinking about, asking about. Has a gate on the one side, raised up. Either it's a dock for Noah's Ark, or I would assume that somebody had a above ground swimming pool in here at one point, which would make sense. Got an impression in the ground, and then you got power outlet, which looks like some newer trees were planted in this area. I have a key to a shed, and I think that shed right there would be the part of this property, and then there's other spruce trees on the opposite side of that. So if I walk to this edge of the property, and that's how far away the road is, one property away. So I would assume that all of these trees that I'm looking at here are part of the property, kind of bordering the property. Going all the way back to the back corner, and there are some stakes up on the very back corner right there. We're making the assumption that it's part of this property. There's a little fenced-in garden area right there. More stakes along the driveway. And then there's Ray walking the backyard with me here.
So that was for a pump for the pool.
That's what I was thinking. I told her, I said, that's either Noah's Ark, the dock for Noah's Ark right there, or it's a above ground swimming pool.
Yeah.
And again, in the back,
There's 2 apple trees in that enclosure.
you got an enclosure back here, which is probably a garden space with fencing going around it to keep the deer out. And a shrub line at what we assume is the back of the property there. Okay, that's it.